Out the Blue podcast. Listen anywhere you get your podcast.
That looks really good.
No, he's that motherfucker don't exist.
The best things in life happen out the blue.
This right here, nigga. This right here, nigga. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
What it do, man? It's the mastermind, Chris Blue.
And it's your favorite girl, Zabria, back at it again.
And you are tuned into Out the Blue podcast, the podcast where the conversation literally appears. Out the blue, what it do?
Man.
All right, man, look, so I ain't even finna...
Address the elephant in the room.
talk about it, man.
Tell them what really
So
happened.
look, if you really are Out the Blue podcast person, watching on these podcast platforms as you should be, do you know that it's been a minute since we actually dropped a new episode? And I ain't even gonna make up no excuse. So this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm letting Bria speak her piece. And yeah. Niggas just was tired, man. Niggas, it was a lot going on. There was a lot of shit happening, and we was getting hit. Life was life, and we was getting hit by all sides, by different things, different shit went on. And yeah, man, we just needed to take 5 for a second, smell the roses. So we did that. Now, if you only saw this on social media, it didn't look like we ever stopped. You know?
Because we don't stop the work ever.
No, we definitely, the behind the scenes work is always going to happen. But as far as like a new, fresh episode, it's been a minute. So, yeah, man, life has just been lifing, but we back at it again. Like always, like a crack at it. How do you feel about a little break?
Our hiatus?
Little hiatus.
Well, did you miss me?
Did you miss us? Yeah, that's a good one. Did you miss us?
Like, come on.
Come on.
I mean, let us know that, because if that's the case, if y'all didn't, then we're not
really
doing
missed
it.
it.
Right. But anyways, life really has been life, and every week is something, but hold us accountable.
Definitely.
And we're going to hold each other accountable, whether we're tired, long day at work, no money, whatever the case may be, arguing.
Yes.
We will still record.
Yeah, it is.
And give y'all some kind of product, because that's what y'all want. That's what y'all like to see.
That's what it does.
That's what it is. That's what it's all about, is consistency.
And also on this little hiatus, I realized just how important our podcast was. If I ever didn't realize that,
Oh boy,
boy, we can expound on that a lot. But if I didn't know, if I thought that it won't nobody watching us, I was proven wrong.
all the way wrong.
All the way wrong.
Everybody be
connected.
watching.
Yeah, everybody that may not say.
Friends, family, my mama people at work,
Yeah.
your mama people at work, they just be watching. And they be popping up on their feed, like. So it's good that that's a good thing, because we're doing something right.
Yeah, and I think sometimes we can get disconnected, right?
Yeah.
We can get very disconnected from the actual reality that we really are doing something in this media space.
Oh, can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. You got it. Oh, yeah, that happened while we was going too. Chris Brown and Usher concert. Peep that. Peep the drip. I'm sorry for y'all on the audio only. But yeah, man. Bria got on her custom Chris Brown and Usher t-shirt.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Went to the concert.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
sir.
I want to hear you talk about
It is not much to say.
You know, it is a lot to say. Cause
I got some things to say.
how you get to the concert?
Well, you got to tell him, since you want to tell him so bad. Why do I tell him you want to? You clearly want to tell him. I don't think that's important to say.
You got a sweetheart.
You said how we get there?
Yeah.
Oh, we drove to Charlotte.
Right, like the ticket.
Oh, right. Look how you just itching to say he bought me and my mother some tickets to Chris Brown.
Ain't no mama your tickets, nigga. Come on, man. That's big dog players. Let's talk about it. I got her the tickets for her.
Cause you a trick.
No, not cause I'm a real ass nigga that take care of the people he love, nigga.
Oh.
Got her a ticket. You know what I'm saying? And I got her mama a ticket Mother's Day, cause her birthday by Mother's Day. Boom,
It was on
all
Mother's
like,
Day, because I'm a Mother's Day gift.
It's like boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Double whammy. Are you ready for that in life? Like double whammies like that? Like my birthday, my Mother's Day, Valentine's Day is around our anniversary. Then we got Christmas.
I mean, I'm kind of used to it. I already be broke around that time.
Hello.
Anyway, but
yeah. But it was great. It was amazing.
Please talk about your concert experience, because that shit is hilarious.
Oh.
That shit is hilarious.
While it was 100 out of 10.
Now, granted, let me just say, I didn't go, clearly. I didn't go because I got the tickets for them. But I don't feel like I missed shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't.
Well, because first of all, you've already seen Usher in concert.
Yeah, but Chris Brown is Chris Brown.
Yes.
Performance wise, we lucky to see.
Of course, we all know that they're freaked out.
Definitely freaked.
A little bit uncomfortably awkward being with my mom watching this freaked out ass show.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
But it was like a wall that was separating us. When there was the freaky stuff going on, I'm like, okay. She's like, get it. And I'm like, okay, do I act excited? Yeah. Do I show her what I'm made of?
Yeah, right.
Or do I be like, you know what? Yeah. Right, clock that. Oh, get it, girl, get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was nice though, extremely hot. 20 people passed out, including a pregnant woman.
Crazy.
Yes. But honestly though, babe, I wish you would have came because it was a lot of couples out there. It was cute.
No, I'm scared. But I would have went just for that. But I'm so good. Let's the picture.
Wait, babe, I do have a
Work it out. You got it. We fine.
Sorry, we having brain fog. One regret.
What was that?
Because you bought us a ticket so high up.
Yeah.
I couldn't get put on the stage.
Oh, that was a plan. That was the plan. I told them that Usher was to take you on stage. He gonna have to go up 4 flights of stairs.
5.
He gonna have to
5.
Sir, don't move.
Like it would have took me 5 minutes just to get down to the bottom.
They would have put.
But it was a great view. However, it was no way that he saw me up there.
Ain't no way.
It might have been a shadow.
Best of both worlds. You can enjoy the show. And
then they were pulling girls that looked good in the VIP, and I'm just like, oh, okay, because I didn't know that's how they picked the girl to go on the stage. They're gonna pull her from the VIP that they already pre-selected in the beginning. Yeah, because they did say, "Who the baddest who want to come?" And I'm like, oh, obviously me. But then I was like, I'm gonna have to run down 1, 2, 3 flights of stairs. Then 2 or 3.
Like I'm a broke. Hey man, look.
No, those tickets were.
She was in the building.
They were expensive because people were saying that too. They're like, for the tickets to be this much, like we up here, and it was like, okay, good, but like I would have had to really like break a leg for real to go down there to get them, but I was gonna do that. But because out of respect for my man, because he's the best, I want to be up there grinding and dry humping with Chris Brown.
Man, I've been seeing a lot of every time I have a concert. It go viral.
Yeah.
Every time Usher do a concert, it go viral.
It does go viral.
Because now you're going viral because the lady that didn't want to be up there went up there.
And then the girl that came next did her big one.
And then the pretty privilege.
I think we should kind of talk about that too. Do you think that like if you're chosen to go up there with Chris Brown or Usher, should you be like expected to do some freaky shit because you're going up there? Because the girl was saying, first of all y'all ugly and I'm pretty, that's why I got chosen. But 2, I didn't have to do that if I didn't want to. But everybody knows when you get chosen, they're going to do the handcuffs and like the bedrooms.
That's what I was about to say. You don't go to the beach and then complain about the sand. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You don't go to the beach and be like, well, I'm not going to do no beach shit because I'm better than the beach. No, you knew what the fuck they want you to do when you got upstairs.
And then she ended up on TMZ.
Now, granted, she didn't have to. I feel like that's the point. That's why I feel like we need to go back to ignoring mother. Like, not everybody needs to be famous. She only did that shit knowing you were going to get backlash, that she was going to then talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It can basically base
she wanted to be the different nigga out. She wanted to be the one like, I'm too good for us.
Yeah, and like you knew, and she knew that she could capitalize off the backlash. Yeah. You can't tell me she didn't think, then they going to be wondering why, I didn't do nothing on stage. And then she's going to use that as a moment. And now
I didn't give her that moment though. I did not give her that moment.
People have. And I feel like that was the whole point. Because there's no way you didn't think. And now, granted, consent is consent, regardless. I'm not saying do some shit that you don't.
When they come up, when the dancers come up to you and be like, "Hey, do you want to go on stage real quick?"
You know what they want. You know what they're trying to.
You could have said no.
You could have.
Did you want the spotlight for a few minutes?
That's what it was. Yeah. You wanted your 15 minutes of fame, even though you didn't really want to give nothing to that.
Right.
Now I don't think you need to go up there and do some crazy shit just because they asked you. But don't be mad that they want you to do something.
But they don't even ask you to do nothing crazy. That you can choose to do whatever you want.
You can chill.
You can, like the girl that we had, she just kind of stood there and like enjoyed it, but she wasn't like doing it the crazy back to Chris Brown or Usher. You didn't have to like dry hump if you
don't have to give a show.
You don't have to give a show.
You're not the performer,
right?
You're a part of the performance now, but you're not the performer. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I didn't understand that. I really felt like it was just some shit to where I just want to be famous. Yeah. And then she got it.
But yes, overall the show was amazing. The hotel we stayed at was amazing. 10 out of 10. We'll do it again, and we'll.
The hotel was looking.
It was. We got. Hey, want to go somewhere? We do a hotel option over Airbnb. We got to go to that hotel, babe.
But
Nice as
I'm big
hell.
Airbnb right now. I ain't
Right.
gonna lie. I really want.
But that hotel, like, if we were to go to Charlotte, I would stay there in that hotel.
You know, I was gonna say this off camera, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Man, I'm trying to get lost. Like, I really need a reset. I
We're gonna have a
really
reset.
need to go somewhere and just be lost.
Lost in the sauce.
For real. Like
just
I'm
order.
talking turn my phone off lost.
No, you ain't gonna do that.
Who ain't? I did it in Miami.
You ain't.
I had my phone off for 2 days in Miami.
But your phone was still on.
Nigga, when I say off, like, I'm not on it.
Okay.
Well, on one of those days, it was completely off. And then I
Your
said, people
birthday.
had to call you. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you said that to me, hit you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what
I heard what he said. But yeah, no, we're gonna do that very, very soon. I was looking at some things this weekend.
I really don't.
But because I gotta take my car to the shop.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it's a good idea this weekend.
Yeah, but I'm really like down. I really could just leave Friday type shit. But
yeah,
adult things have to happen.
Because, man,
Not
like,
that adult
the
things.
life be life. And I really just like, the more and more I be looking at shit, and the more and more I just go through shit as a day, you know what niggas go through as far as work and things like that, the more you realize, man, a lot of these companies, a lot of these businesses are full of shit.
I mean, full of it.
Like, I thought that it was just us. Like, I think damn near I don't know no company that ain't full of shit somewhere.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
So
and that's why it costs to be the boss. We gotta be the boss.
And that's the only way you gonna get out. The only way you gonna get an inkling of what you deserve is if you fuck around and be the owner. That's it. Because your two choices are go after your dream and be on that lonely road, or be completely okay with building someone else's fucking dream, and they undermine you the whole time. Right. So those are your two options. You know what I mean? Regardless of the job. Some of the best jobs in the world we think are athletes because of the big ass paychecks and shit. But these companies don't give a damn about.
They don't. They work them like dogs.
If you get hurt, that's over.
It's over for you. At least you got your $500 million, though, right?
That's it.
But is it worth like not being able to play what you love so much?
There's no loyalty.
And what you're paying. There's no loyalty.
So you may get traded mid-season. You know what I'm saying? And no. There's people who find out they're traded at the game. So they're in the game playing, and they're like, bro, you got traded, by the way. Huh?
Right. So, yeah. So a lot been going on, but we are back.
We are definitely back. And I actually have something. We actually have a lot to talk about.
I say, what you
in Black news, for some reason, the main topic of discussion right now is bonnets or no bonnet. Is do-rag or no do-rag?
I would like to go first and explain my side. And I think that we have two different opinions.
We do.
And today in training at work, we work with Dr. Heath. Really good guy. He worked at Central and everything else all around the HBCUs.
Shout out Dr. Heath.
You know him?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, shout out to him. He said that he had posted an opinion on Facebook.
Yep.
His opinion of it. How do you say Tuskegee?
Tuskegee.
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 Yeah.
Tuskegee.
Yeah.
Tuskegee.
Yeah, you're going to lose your black card if you don't say it right. Tuskegee.
Tuskegee.
Yeah.
Y'all already know. But he posted his opinion. He got 40,000 views on that opinion, that comment, and then he got like 1,000 like comments on it. Yep. But I want to go first because I know you're gonna change my opinion because you always do.
I'm not gonna change it. I'm probably
but in a good way though. You be doing it in a good way. So
yeah.
You open up my perspective. Black culture. What do you think Black culture is in the HBCU?
All of it. Okay. Personally,
but okay, let's go. Let's try to narrow it down and be a little bit more narrow as far as like dressing goes. Because my friend at the training, you know her, she was saying that when we were in school, about 2017 through 2023 or whatever, that when it came to dressing, when it came to first day of class, when it came to fried chicken Wednesday, when it came to fried fish Friday, when it came to an all-white party, niggas was putting that shit on, right?
Fact.
But like me working on the college campus now, I'm seeing more and more people going to the calf in their pajamas, people going to class. And let me just preface by saying that I don't equivalate bonnets or do-rags to being ghetto and ratchet and sloppy. Because a lot of people that were talking today was saying like, oh, well, yeah, like, we don't want it to come across as like unprofessional and ratchet. I don't equivalate that to that. So I think people are kind of getting that mixed up too. Like, oh, if you wear a bonnet outside, you ghetto. Or if you wear a do-rag, you're protecting your ways, it is ghetto. I don't equivalate that to that. But what I am saying though is when these HBCUs were founded, the people that founded these HBCUs and that were able to go to school, they was wearing the button up shirt, the slacks, and the what's the shoes called? Like the shoes, the dress shoes.
You could call it dress shoes.
Oh, like dress shoes. Like that was their attire every day because they put pride in what they were wearing. Because yeah, they put pride in what they were wearing because they were able to do so and go to school. Like that was a big thing then. So like now we are more free when it comes to expressing ourselves via like our attire, but we got to put pride in what the basis of it is about. Right? That's why I think.
I'm gonna interject right there. Right.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's a good segue.
Okay.
To my point of view.
Okay.
The word pride, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's because words have meanings. And I
Okay.
feel like a lot of different people are using a lot of different words when talking about this.
Right. Because like I said, people keep equivalating bonnets to ratchet and gas, but I don't think that though.
Yeah. Pride is a deep sense of personal self-respect, a feeling of joy in achievements, or you're also talking about the LGBTQ plus IA, QIA plus.
Oh, right.
People. But
right.
the whole physiological, psychological, and personal meaning is a healthy sense of one's own worth and dignity. That is pride.
Okay.
I don't see how you can correlate pride in oneself with them wearing a do-rag or a bonnet outside.
Okay.
Meaning that if I have respect for myself, because pride is a self thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't see this as something that is this way or ghetto or things like this, then I'm fine. I'm moving in pride because I still have the love for oneself and all the things that I've done. I'm just happen to wear a bonnet. Now here's the shit that bothers me, right? This because the Tuskegee. Let's actually read. Well, I'm not gonna read it because it's a long ass thing. Basically, what I deduce from it, and correct me if I'm wrong, these changes are being made because people, specifically the bonnets and durags things, because they don't want it the students to think that is okay in the workplace. Right?
Is that what they said?
That's what I'm deducing.
Okay.
Right? They don't want students to think it's okay in the workplace, and you can be judged crazy by your appearance beforehand.
Okay.
Let me just say, to act like black people do not have the nuance to not wear a bonnet or do-rag during a job interview is insulting. To act like that we need to be told that is insulting.
Can I interject?
Yes.
You don't see on a day-to-day basis what they're wearing to interview.
To what? Class.
No, I'm not just saying class. But can we not talk about like, I guess bonnets per se or do-rags, like just other ways to dress for professional occasions?
No, that's different. You're talking about bonnets and do-rags for this. Because there's certain shit that you should definitely.
Okay, yeah. The basis of a bonnet was made to sleep in. Like that's what it's to protect your hair when you're sleeping, right? But it kind of grew more into, okay, I'm going to the store real quick. My hair's not done. I'm just keep it on.
Pause. Okay, so let me not to cut you off, but there is no nuance. You know what I'm saying? When a black person see another black person outside in the bonnet, they automatically don't think about what the fuck they got going on. Why did they come out like this?
But we do. People do though.
Most don't. They're ghetto.
I would do, but I never equivalent to that being ghetto. I just equivalent. Maybe your hair is not done, but I'm all for maybe throw a hat on. Even I'm okay with a scarf. You know, a quick little cute scarf. Because people do wear their scarves.
Don't you see how that is?
Because bonnets was not made to just. It's not made for the outside.
And scarves were.
Yes, you could. Yeah, people wear scarves in the buns. I don't know much about do-rags. I don't, but I've seen guys wear do. I didn't know.
And let's just say for the real,
okay,
off the top, right? This is a black thing.
Yeah,
black people don't give a fuck.
Right, so
they don't know.
I didn't think
they
they
don't know
would.
the difference between bonnets, do-rags.
I think they would. But like whenever I see a do-rag, I see it wore outside and inside. Mm-hmm. I never like known it to be like only thing you sleep in. I know guys do, but I normally see it.
It's perceived to me at first.
Yeah, okay, but no, a lot of like, even in the 2000s, people wearing do-rags outside, so I never really perceived that as that. But bonnets were made to be a pajama-like thing when you went to sleep. So, because this one girl was saying like, well, when I get up in the morning after 8 a.m. class, like I don't feel like getting undressed, so I'm just keep my bonnet on.
If you had to get your ass up at 8 a.m. to go in the lab, I completely understand why you got a bonnet on.
I'm gonna have to disagree. Let me speak from a commuter standpoint, because I commuted my freshman year of college, and that was me driving 25 to 30 minutes away from home every morning, having 8 a.m. class. I came in 2019. I was coming into classroom settings, and this is like the first week of school with people with bonnets on.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I didn't go through the whole first like freshman orientation, staying on campus like during the summer, so maybe they were already used to that. Mm-hmm. But I was shook when I saw that. I didn't think that bonnets were meant to be worn out in public. Yeah. Like publicly, I thought it was meant to be worn in your pajamas.
I could get that because I
was like, wow, I didn't think, especially in class, I've never seen that.
A lot of elders put that in us.
Yeah, my mom always instilled in me, don't wear your bonnet outside. It's not to be worn outside. It's supposed to be worn when, because think about it, like, and even from a like what's the word, like a cleanliness perspective, like you sleep in that, you don't want it. It's like wearing your outside clothes in your bed. You don't want it to be outside and get dirty.
See, but you're coming at it from a cleanliness perspective.
Well, one of my
you're coming at yeah, that's one of the main perspectives you have. But I really feel like bonnets was made to protect the hair,
right? When you're
it don't say night bonnet, it says protect hair.
Okay. What is the bonnet made for? Because maybe I'm, but that's what the bonnets are not. Bonnets are not made to protect your hair from rain or from excessive heat. I've never maybe there's some bonnets that are.
A bonnet is a soft satin silk cap worn overnight to protect hair from friction and retain moisture.
Yes.
Historically, it refers to a brim hat tied under the chin for women and babies, or in British English, the metal cover over a carton, whatever.
Right. See, so that's what it's meant to be worn for when you're sleeping. It's meant to protect your hair when you're sleeping, so that way when you got your fresh silk press or your braids, it won't mess it up from the humidity or your night sweats or whatever. That's what it's supposed to be worn for.
So here's the shit that gets me, right?
Now, can I say something one more time?
Yeah.
Should they have banned it for all students? No, because
you're policing.
You're policing it. So, yeah, I don't like how they're policing it. No. But do I agree that bonnets should not be worn outside the bedroom or the house? Yes. But to police it to students that may not even wear bonnets, you know what I'm saying? Or might, you know what I'm saying? Just to police that to all students.
Wear bonnets on campus.
Period. Like, that's a lot.
Bonnets or do-rags on campus.
That's a lot. Yes. Because this one girl was also saying, too, that her dad works there. And she used to live in Arizona. Is that where it's at? Let's
I should.
Alabama. And she was like, a lot of the times in those classrooms, people will walk in and look at you and be like, I'm gonna call you for an interview, or you know what? Are you Christopher Blue? Okay, did you apply for that job? Oh, you look great today. Like the appearance for them on a lot of campuses, but for that campus in particular, because it's such a big university, appearance matters because people will hire you on the spot for different things and.
And just because you have this thing on your head, that means you don't give a fuck about how you look.
You could be having a bad day.
You don't give a fuck about none of this.
I'm not saying that. No,
that's the perceived notion that you're ghetto and you don't care how you look. That's the.
Now, why do they keep putting the word ghetto?
Because the whole idea of people wearing bonnets outside came from the idea of the welfare queen, where this lady outside is not a particular person; it's an idea that people ran the whole election campaigns on. Mm-hmm. This idea that this lady is getting a bunch of all of this welfare money and this food stamps and things like that.
I never heard of that.
That's something that Ronald Reagan ran on. That's a whole nother conversation.
When was he president again?
Long at the time.
That was years ago.
Long, and that's where the idea came. Even though statistically, black people are not using federal aid and shit like that the most, but that's where the idea came from. So the idea itself is rooted in racism. And black people trying not to appeal to that, trying not to be that police bonnet. That's how that shit happened. Mm-hmm. So that's where when you see a lot of people who are older, that's why they have such a disdain for this shit. Because of shit like that. It was damn near used as propaganda against our own people. Even though it never existed, right? Now, I'm the kind of nigga where I can go in the store, get my items, go check out. The lady behind the checkout has a bonnet on, and I go to my car and I not give a fuck that lady had a bonnet on.
What's wrong? Yeah,
it don't matter. Like I don't care. Like, cause I don't know what you can have alopecia, and does
it matter where they work at?
It does, cause in certain.
It's like, what if you went to right
in certain professions?
Like, what if you went to what if you had a case to be talk to your attorney and she's wearing a bonnet?
Depending on where she's at, I might
in her office.
If she's in her office, what time is it? That matters.
Midday.
Maybe she never went home.
Midday.
You don't know. You don't know what anybody has on. But this particular piece of garment is used as ghetto. The moment. Ghetto.
So, okay, why did Tuskegee say that they're going to ban it? Do you know why they say? Did they say because it looks ghetto?
No, because they said that is not a cool in the work environment. That's why.
Why, though?
Because they feel like people will judge you if you have a bonnet on.
Is that what they said?
Yes.
Just judging.
Yeah, like this is to show what is okay in the work environment, period.
Okay.
I don't need to be told not to have a bonnet at work. Especially if my job don't give a fuck. Like, I work in a lab. There's been times I came in the lab with a scarf, do-rag. I never came with a bonnet. No one gave a damn because I'm in a lab. You know what I mean?
So maybe it just depends on the workplace.
It does. And people know that. Black people know that. We're not monolithic to we're like, well, I can't wear my bonnet. No, it's never been that way. But the idea that this thing makes, and here's the underlying truth. There's a certain level of black bourgeoisie people that feel like they're better than people because they don't wear their bonnets outside. That's just the truth. They're always talking down on these different people, and they need to be like, I'm better than these niggas is better than these niggas because these niggas don't wear their bonnet outside, and that it has nothing to do with respectability politics in their mind. But in general, I just don't understand that this disdain for anything that can be perceived as ghetto to people who choose not to understand us in the first place. If you are black, you know exactly all of the different reasons why someone might wear a bonnet outside. Right. Whereas, and what I love so much about our HBCU, FSU, is that you saw the whole full range of black people. You saw black people wearing suits and shit on Wednesday, and that same black person may have a bonnet and pajamas in the cab early morning the next day. You can see a missus of the organization have a bonnet on and curlers in her hair early on, and then later on that day, she's dressed to the nine in a crazy ass gown, and her hair looks crazy, and her hair looks amazing. You see what I'm saying? Like, you see the full spectrum of people.
I would rather, for me personally, I would rather me having the rollers in my hair and going to breakfast than to have the rollers in the bonnet on top of it.
But do you think that they're gonna give a fuck if they see you outside with rollers in their hair? Ghetto.
Who though?
That's the question.
Like, who is saying that? Yeah.
Who is
because I'm like,
polices this?
Right.
And it all goes back to the Eurocentric standards that we are all trying to police, which we all know are inherently racist. We know that. But we still try to police others with that. There's a way that you can tell black people, hey, we need to dress appropriate for a certain occasion, and to not act like they don't have any discernment at all and can't wear it. Right. I have never, ever in my life, now, of course, I'm just one person, but I've never seen a black person do an interview in a bonnet or a do-rag. Ever. For nothing important. Ever. Even down to at Taco Bell. Never. Because we don't need to be told that shit. But if I'm in the cab early morning, I just had a 6 a.m. lab. Because I had to get up early because I'm a biology major. I got to get up early and do this shit. You goddamn right I'm going to have my do-rag on. Who gives a fuck? I can still do this. Because at FSU and at a lot of these HBCUs, you see the full spectrum of people where they can be this and this. They don't have to feel like every second of every day I got to dress in the nine just because I'm black. You also have the space to wear other shit and to not be, you know what I'm saying, extravagant all the time. It goes back to the idea that black people had to be 10 times as better as other people because they could do that. I worked with plenty of white women. Some of them had on pajamas at the job. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And scarves and pajamas. No one gave a fuck. No white person came in and was like, you shouldn't wear that. Even though we have a clear uniform. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. No one cares. This is shit that we do to each other. So and the fact that this is the pressing issue in the black community is fucking nuts all of itself. Because Tuskegee themselves are doing bullshit when it comes to their admission process and all of that. So there's a bunch of different shit happening at one time. So, but we're stuck on bonnets and do-rags. My thing is, and I'm going to look straight in the camera when I say this, you are not, if you're a black, you are not better than another black person who wears their bonnet outside. You're not. If I got to be the guy to tell you that, I accept it wholeheartedly with all arms open. You are not better than the nigga that wear their bonnet outside. You just not. So if you have your thing to where you feel like bonnets is an inside thing, that's cool. But I also don't think you should police motherfuckers that think the opposite. To where it's like, nigga, the bonnet don't make me. The bonnet don't mean shit. The bonnet don't mean that I'm not setting the race back 500 years because I wore a bonnet outside.
Right.
And if we starting to do that, if we're policing the shit that might quote unquote set the race back by the actions we do, we got a lot to get to before we ever get the bonnets. So I just think it's a big ass issue that only is policed now within the black community, and I really feel like it's a classism thing. It's a lot of people feel like you're better than now if you don't do this, that you can't do both. At one point, I used to have a bonnet, I used to have a fucking do-rag on in the lab, dark as hell. Later on in the evening, I got a suit on, waves. You see what I'm saying? And black people should have the ability to express both without feeling like one is speaking for the entire black community. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to feel like that. White people don't feel like that. Other races don't feel like that. Now, other races weren't subjected to some of the shit that we've been subjected to and are subjected to. But I just don't feel like that is a good place to work from. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. And I think that a lot of, especially older people, they are ho-hum about that shit. If you wear your mom bonnet outside, I'm going to have your ass. It's over.
Right. But, that's understandable for them.
Yeah, because you went through all this. You saw the propaganda that they were saying about people. Now, other people are trying to just be like, hey, I don't want to live up to their expectations. But fuck them people. They didn't want to understand you from the jump. Why are we keeping them in mind when we're policing our own you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like black people should have the ability, all in all, I just feel like black people should have the ability to be both.
Yeah.
If you want to wear your bonnet outside, that does not mean that you're a ghetto piece of trash setting back the race. But if you choose not to wear a bonnet outside, that don't make you better than another motherfucker. That's just you have your own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And can we just stop it with the fuck? They might wear it at a motherfucking view. No one did that. No one.
Not that we know of.
I've never seen it ever in my life. I can only speak for myself. But if you need to be told to not wear a bonnet or a do-rag to a job interview, there are bigger pressing issues. You know what I mean? But overall, stop acting like black people need to be told, don't wear your bonnet at this interview. It's never happened. It's not that. It's about policing. It's about classism. It's about trying to appeal to these other people. Because here's what you're really saying. In the workforce, we know that 9 times out of 10, you may not work for a black-owned company, especially how big the corporation is. You know there's a lot of motherfuckers. So you're basically saying, appeal yourself to these people who are in turn ran by motherfuckers that don't look like you. So you're basically saying appeal to their Eurocentric point of view, which is racist, is what I'm saying. So all in all, I just wish that we act like black people aren't monolithic. You should be able to show up as one. You should be able to have a certain percentage of ratchetness and righteousness a part of what you do. I should be able to go outside and listen to my music turned all the way up, ghetto as hell, beat knocking, come inside and be able to tell you the difference between total coliforms and others. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Breaking down complex microbiology shit, because both of which is me. You see what I'm saying? That's my whole spiel. Now, I get it. I definitely get, though, where you're coming from, especially when it comes to just the cleanliness of having a bonnet outside. Most people that got a bonnet got more than one, in my opinion, that I've seen. So, it's a teach his own thing, but I don't like how it's basically a classism thing that we're seeing. Because I explained all this to my mom and shit, and she got it. Like, I completely, your mom talked about the Facebook post I made, but yeah,
what's your mom think about it?
She agreed. She agreed with she may not agree with what I was defending, but she agreed with how I perceived it. And she agreed with the fact that I'm completely right about you not being better than another mother. You know what I'm saying? And I'm completely right about the people who are policing this. If you know about a bonnet, if you know what bonnets and shit, you don't care. Like, I just personally don't care. if I see a person outside in a do-rag versus bonnet versus scarf, I don't care enough to be like, man, they setting the race back, man, for these niggas. Like, I just like, what?
Yeah. I get
Like,
it.
come on, man. You want to know some of the shit setting the race back? Let's look at some of the music. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, please don't get into that.
But speaking of music, you got anything else you want to add on the bonnet and do-rag?
I told you you're gonna change my perspective.
I ain't trying to. I really not. But to me, I never liked how other, like, if you
Well,
ever,
should I say broaden my perspective?
if you ever, I know you heard it. If you want to hear some shit that sound damn near like Jim Crow racism, listen to how an older black woman talk about a younger black woman outside with a bonnet. Listen to some of this shit they say about
Younger black women in general.
Oh my God. Listen to some of this. If they go outside and twerk for 2 seconds, oh shit. Nigga, you just let the whole race down.
Right.
Like, oh my God. We gotta get out of that classism shit. They don't look at rich nigga, broke nigga. They look at niggas.
Yeah.
So, hey, teach his own.
Mm.
But speaking of music, I was gonna segue into this because I feel real passionate about this too. But I might be wrong with this. I'll leave room, but it's gonna be you gonna have to be a.
What is it, bro? Why you keep beating around the bush?
I don't want to bury the lead. So, gospel music. If you know me, then you know not a huge fan. Whatever, shoot me with your big gun, as Ola Yemi say. I'm not a huge gospel fan, but I do know a lot of gospel songs because I've grown up. I worked at a gospel radio station for a few years. The radio
It was a few
before
years?
that, yeah, it was a couple years. And
Oh.
at Bronco Radio, they have a thing called I Inspire, which is nothing but gospel music from 8 to 12. So I literally had to listen to gospel music. You know what I'm saying? In passing. And I've also heard some just on my own. I say all that to say, Melodies from Heaven by Kurt Franklin is the greatest gospel song ever written. Changed my mind. You can't.
You literally can't. So there's no point in me naming dropping 10 songs.
I'm willing to listen to change. But because you tried it the other day with Total Praise.
First of all, he didn't even know what total praise was.
I did.
Revoke his black card.
First of all, I didn't grow up in a black church, so why would I know what that is?
Because you went to an HBCU, and they've always played
They say more than Total Praise.
Melodies from Heaven.
Exactly.
But that don't mean it's the greatest gospel song ever made, though.
We're going by that. We're going by that.
Because honestly, because like you just said, you didn't grow up in the black church, so you've only really heard, like you said, from the radio stations that you worked at, and
now I still went to black churches, but I didn't go every Sunday.
But Fayetteville State is where you get most of your black music, gospel music from, right?
Yeah.
And they mostly play what?
Yeah.
They mostly play who actually? Kirk Franklin.
But I also was at
they play
radio station.
Brighter Day, Melodies from Heaven, Stomp. They playing all of Kirk Franklin.
Right.
But what did you hear at the radio station though?
I heard tons.
Like,
I heard a lot of Donnie McClurkin. I heard a lot of Yolanda Adams. I heard a lot of Corinne Hawthorne. I heard a lot of even independent gospel artists like Young Saint. Like, there's so many different people. Steve Dalton and Leviticus Charlotte. Like, it's so many different gospel songs that I heard. That is the only one that I feel like, regardless of where you at, they know it. You can sing it in high key. You can sing it in low key. You can sing it slow. You can sing it fast. It still hits.
okay.
I'm
not gonna argue with that.
But I'm willing to take some argument. I'm willing to come off that ledge. But it's gonna be all you gonna have to have it.
I'm about to come up with my top 10 list and then give it to you. You have
in the comments. Tell me if I'm out of pocket. But
I'm not gonna say you're out of pocket because it's an amazing song. Yes,
it's the best.
Is it because it gets the crowd hype? Is that why?
It can do whatever you want it to do.
Because nobody's crying in Melodies from Heaven.
If they don't take it higher, if they don't take the song high and they just stick it melody and they stay there, you don't think that could be an emotional song? You don't think that they can sing that song can be sung emotionally?
No, it could be, but I'm saying the original song is not gonna make many people.
That's what makes it a good song. It can be melded and molded to whatever scenario you want it to be.
See why we can't go back and forth with this one because you're gonna stick to that.
I have a point of view. I still got my point of view, but I'm willing to hear other point of views.
Okay.
Because that Total Praise.
Well, comment down below.
That's not better than Melodies from Heaven.
I think it's because it's not an upbeat song. It's not an upbeat gospel song.
It don't matter. I just told you that Melodies from Heaven can be played low, high, slow, fast. So it doesn't matter the beat. It don't matter. How the song start off?
I know how it starts off, but we already talked about this 5 other times.
We ain't talking about it here. How the song start off?
I haven't stopped hearing about Melodies from Heaven for the last 2 weeks.
Because you've been trying to tell me that I'm wrong.
I didn't say that. Okay. Because it's more gospel music than just melody. I feel like it's a popular song. It's a great song, but there's way more songs that you're gonna be like, well, damn, I didn't know it was that good.
I've heard great gospel song.
Okay.
Not better than that one. That Total Praise song you said. Great song. Not better than that one. I'm sorry. I'm maybe whatever. Maybe I'm just too inner city black kid, whatever. Maybe whatever. It's gonna be really hard to change my mind about that. It's going to be very because
y'all comment down below and change his mind, please. Because I'm not. I can't get. I gotta go through a whole. It's too many songs. To just be like.
But you see how you were just talking like you know hella gospel songs.
I know tons of gospel songs. I do. But to give you 5 great songs that's gonna compete with that, I'm gonna have to sit down and think for real.
Yeah, because
there's so many.
Because it's hard. It's hard. And you know it's hard. It's hard to do that. But you see how you can't have it both ways. You can't be like, this song ain't the greatest song ever, but I can't think of no song off the top.
I can see why you would say that's the greatest song ever. I can see why you would say that.
Gospel song.
Yeah, I can see why you would say that.
Because I think it's better than the other songs you were saying that about him. Stomp is better than Stomp. I think it's better than Brighter Days, Better Days, whatever. Brighter Day. I think it's better than both of those.
Revolution?
That's the one. That's the one where I feel like, ooh, but that's only high pace. That's only fast paced.
So you want a gospel song that could be high paced and fast paced, high pitch, low pitch, whatever.
That's a good indicator. That's a good indicator of a good song. It don't matter the occasion. And here's the thing: with Melodies from Heaven, you could just say the first sentence, and the crowd will take the rest, regardless. Nigga, we was just at this was not last homecoming, but homecoming before that. We at homecoming. Get the fighting. It's a thing.
That was like 2 or 3 homecomings ago.
That was 2 homecomings ago.
That was in 2023 though.
No, it wasn't. I just looked at it. The reason I know is because I got prepared for today because I took pictures of Brian on stage and I saw the date. It was 2 homecomings ago. Okay. So people about to fight in the front. It's about to be a thing. Homecoming could literally end. What was the song that brought everybody together?
Let me guess. Melodies from Heaven.
It was. And then the song ends and it goes on for another minute and change. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And everybody, whether you even was in church or not, you feel something. Like you feel like something there. Now, if you grew up in the church, of course that's not gonna hit you. You gonna think that nigga, I'm tripping. Especially you listen to gospel music day after day after day. But tell me one. I'm issuing an open challenge to people. Tell me some gospel songs that's better than Melodies from Heaven. Don't call the roll till I get there. That's my shit. Don't call the roll till I get there.
I don't even know that song.
But I don't know gospel music. I only know a little bit on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
who sing that song?
It's old. I don't even know. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to WIDU in Fayetteville. They play gospel music all day. They don't play nothing else. Gospel music and commercials. That's all you got. And I made the commercials. So,
right.
Hey, man. I mean, when you go Jekyll Carr. Oh, tough. Come on, man.
All right, babe. Well, y'all argue with him in the comments.
Tell me something. People. Tell me something. All right, you want to talk about Sydney?
Not really.
You want to talk about
I don't think we should give her that light. But y'all know Sydney Star, though.
I mean,
have we heard? Might as well just talk about it. How you gonna ask me on camera?
I mean, I was edit it up.
Oh, yeah. Well, go ahead. Or you want me to talk about it?
I know what we're doing.
Sydney Star has been arrested on account of whatever she got charged with for, and it's a minimum of 25 years because she tried to.
We're skipping over the child molestation.
I was getting to that.
No, not you, but I feel like in general when I see people talk about it,
yeah,
it ain't about that.
What's it about?
The fact that her mugshot looks crazy.
I haven't heard that, but I really haven't been into it. But of course, that's the premise of it. She was trying to have sex with a boy who I guess she said that he said he was 18, and she basically was being very rough with him. And he first of all he thought that she was a woman, and then two, once he like kind of like they was doing stuff, and then realized okay, like obviously he was trying to say no, but he was like okay whatever, let's just do it. Then he got uncomfortable. He tried to leave. It's on camera, I guess, in the hotel.
Oh, it's on camera. I didn't know that.
That's what they said of him trying to leave and like him tripping because she was trying to grab him back in the room and shit. Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, that part is on camera. And I didn't hear. I mean, her mugshot looks crazy, but that hasn't been talking to town for on my feed. My feed is like, yeah, you look crazy, but this is crazy. This is crazier.
I ain't seen no most.
Because I think he was what 14.
I didn't know how old the kid was anyway.
Yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
yeah,
that's insane.
Sydney Star has always been one of those characters that got to seek attention and just be the wild card. So I don't be surprised by people nowadays. That's just some like looking for validation of young ass kid. Honestly, even though people be like, "Oh, they was 18 and older," why are we even stooping that low for an age limit?
Like nowadays, I feel like if you in your late 20s and you talk to anybody that got teen, you
really if you can't drink for real.
Yeah, if you can't drink.
So I just think like I mean, whatever floats your boat, 21. But I just feel like that's a little weird.
At least 21.
Also, if you fuck with midgets, that's weird too. That's kids.
I can't agree with you on that one. You won't get canceled for that. I can't agree with you on that one. Because bitches need love too, Craig.
They do need love too, but they're 4'2".
They need love too, Craig.
Could they date other midgets?
Now, all right, so let's talk.
Listen, if you was to date a midget right now, knowing it's exponentially taller than that midget, and you got to pick her like a kid and shit, isn't that not weird?
So, but ain't it weird? But don't we live in a reality where a lot of women who are hella short don't even want the man that's their same height? They want the nigga that's 6'7".
I will agree with that. So I don't have to just put the midgets in one category. I believe I will agree with 5 foot and under. Really,
they don't give a damn about what you gotta say, but they want the 6 foot.
If a nigga pick you up and you're doing this, and he pick you up, you're a kid.
They want that.
You want a childlike body.
They want that. They want the big 6 foot, 7 foot nigga, and they too.
Okay, but the other person wanting the childlike body. Is that not weird?
Now, searching out childlike bodies is kind of crazy. No, that's wild as fuck.
I'm 6'2", but I can only date 5 foot and under.
Now, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm getting off the soapbox.
Now,
but
if you look like a baby, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's nuts.
Yeah.
But anybody get rocked is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah. What else? A lot of stuff happened. Oh, this came out. I saw this earlier that Gucci Mane is releasing Pooh Shiesty's album.
Why?
Because they're still his artist.
He gonna get money off of it?
Yeah, Gucci is.
Fuck residual.
That's the kind of dumb shit you get when you try to. I mean, hey.
Yep.
Hey, he putting your album out. Ain't
right.
That some shit? that
wild.
Could have been stopped if you got a lawyer. Get you a lawyer, argue your splits, and then boom. But nope, we niggas. We gotta bust in that bitch.
Yeah. With AK-47,
on
back 11 Glocks and 9s.
On camera. Naughty pussy niggas. Hey, I like
That's how it go.
AK-47.
My friend and Glocks and 9s. I didn't even mean to shoot him. He just caught me by surprise. Babe, what? Listen. Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my AK-47, Mac 11, Glocks and 9s, and I didn't even mean to shoot him. Put the lyrics on there.
That's not the words, dog.
Hold on.
Let's look it up.
Hold on, wait. How much you want to bet?
What you want to bet?
On massage.
Say it. Watch this.
Yeah, you can give me my massage.
I literally have DJ Green.
Wait, what verse are you talking about? First verse?
No, we're talking about the hook.
Okay, great. Babe, can you please help in the whole thing for you think you're trying to kill somebody? Punk. Lyrics.
Do you want to take it? You want
Why is it say punk? What is that? Punk. You typing in everything but that. Lyrics. Okay.
We're going to Genius.
You gotta go to Genius. Yeah, okay.
Where we at?
Go up. No, go up.
Look, the chorus. I wake up in...
Wait, no, go up. Go up. Wait. This the right song?
It is. I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47s, Mac 11, Glocks and 9s, and all these pussy niggas hating, trying to knock me off my grind. But I can't do it, I got murder on my mind, bitch. I got murder on my... I want my fucking massage. Anyway, because, like, that's the chorus of the song. Like, that's literally the chorus. Now, what you talking about?
Okay, yeah.
Yellow tape around his body is a fuck. So that's the beginning of the first verse.
Oh, now I'm getting it.
Exactly.
Now I'm getting it.
Because your boyfriend just happened to work at a radio station. But whatever.
He do.
Whatever.
Every time it boils down to you going to a radio station and working.
Because I be around music a lot. I'm just saying, hey, what do I know? I'm just a
country
guy.
ass bumpkin.
Yeah. That happened to know the lyrics and murder my mind. I want my massage. Anyway, time to spin the wheel, people.
You only want something.
Get up out of here. No, you the one made the bet.
And so how it go? And these pussy niggas hate and trying to knock me off my grind, but I can't let them do it. Okay, I remember. That came out, what, 2015?
I looked at 2015. You thought you knew all the words. I knew I knew the words. All right. I'm sending that clip to him. Yeah, you know she watches. Hey, Ma. All right. Would you rather always have to tell the full truth or never be able to explain yourself?
Tell the truth.
Yeah, but the truth will not set you free in most cases.
It would.
I don't think so, man.
What cases?
Work. If you told the truth to everybody at your job.
Honestly, I try to do that.
There's no way you can tell the unabashed truth.
I'm not going to say the raw truth.
That's the full truth.
So would the full truth not just be just the full truth? And it didn't say raw. Just tell me the full truth.
What's the difference between the full truth and the raw truth?
Raw, like I can give it to you the way I want to give it to you, or I can just tell you the full truth. But let's say something happened and I know the truth. I could be like, I f***ed somebody else. Oh, that's the truth.
Nigga, why is that the truth that you want to go with?
But I could also say, I f***ed somebody else and it was better than yours. And honestly, it was bigger than yours too. I'm giving you the raw, unedited truth. But I can just give you the truth. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think that they're looking at that like that.
Oh.
And I don't like that. That's the example you use. I don't like that at all, actually.
Sorry. Wait, what?
All right. It don't even matter. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Would you rather date someone who's broke but emotionally unavailable or rich? And I feel like we did that.
Wait, no, we didn't.
I really feel like we okay. What would you rather do?
Rich and emotionally unavailable.
That's fucked up. No, you're not.
I am. No, I really am, bro.
It's not.
Bro.
No, you're not. You're not playing at all.
I am, bro. I was going to see what you was going to say, bro. Of course, I'd rather you be emotionally there for me and, like, just there instead of just being, just, here's some fucking money, that's it. And just not being there for me.
Money matter?
No. You have to suffice us. Suffice us. Because you say that because I'm a girl, right?
He's a billionaire, but not emotionally available. That matters?
What about love? I want you to love.
What about love?
Love is important. That's the most important thing. You don't love me. What am I doing just being lonely?
Love.
And abandoned. What would you pick?
I mean, shit.
Right. I mean, shit. It's not really nothing to think about. You already know what you're going to pick.
Yeah.
Which is what?
I'll do the broke.
Yeah, because I'm broken. You know that. But I'm there for you.
I don't think you broke.
I ain't about to say. Yeah. Uh-huh. If your dating history was a TV show, what network would it come on?
Oxygen. Same shit. Oxygen, Zeus.
No, yours would definitely be on Oxygen.
Yeah.
Or Investigation Discovery.
Chill out. No, don't make it seem like I'm... No, not Investigation Discovery. Nah. Investigation Discovery makes it sound like I'm beating motherfuckers. I ain't doing that. It's like, what the fuck? I'm thinking Lifetime, Oxygen. Sad.
Time, Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus for you.
Nah, but for real, Lifetime though would be a good one.
Cartoon Network.
Well, here's something funny. This is off topic. Okay. You know the show Billy and Mandy, obviously, and then Grimm.
Yeah.
So I was at work the other day, and this guy was talking to me. He had the accent of Grimm, And I'm looking.
Jamaican accent?
Yes, but I wish I would have recorded. He sounded just like him. And I'm looking at him like, first of all, I don't know what you're saying, but you sound like Grim from Billy and Mandy.
Is that shit.
But he was like, they need to go get the paint, and I'm like, okay. Yes, but I'm like, you sound like Grim.
Billy and Mandy.
And I tried to tell my friend, like, you know that show right here, Grim, but she was like, I've seen it, but I didn't really watch it, so I couldn't even be like, he sounded like Grim.
How old was it?
27, 28.
Nah, ain't no damn way. And that was one of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is one of the funniest Billy himself had me crying.
You remind me of him.
But you know how? You know who
because you goofy as fuck.
You know who if you really want to compare me to someone in the show, is a clear person you should compare me to.
Mandy.
No. Erwin.
Why?
Let me pull up a picture of Erwin. I'm not even.
Bruh, why?
Show the people this. I'm gonna show.
Is he black, right? Yeah. Babe, please type in Erwin, Billy, and Mandy.
Nigga, does it? Can I type this? Can I type this?
How do you be typing with one hand?
Because I'm literally trying to.
But every time you type,
I'm producing
but every time you type something, it's like it just jumps to something different.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the suggestions.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Am I not producing the show right now?
I'm producing the shit.
I ain't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Come on.
Look at the head.
Come on.
The nose.
Come on.
And he doing this.
And Urban wanted nothing but to get some coochie from Mandy.
That sounds just like you, actually.
Nothing but to get some coochie.
It's always about coochie, ain't it?
Well, man.
Once again.
Who's trying to work?
It does. Would you rather your ex write a tell? Oh, yeah. So the wheel, once again, is not disposed of.
I'm sorry.
What's a small thing in a relationship? That happened once. Oh, I was supposed to keep doing it.
Yep.
Okay, what's a small thing in a relationship that matters way more than people admit? Small thing.
Quality time. Oh, can you show up? I'm so glad actually. This ain't a small thing, but if you can't show up as 100% yourself, you're not in a relationship. If you gotta keep mitigating shit, like you gotta be like, I can't show that person this because they may not like this side of me, you're not in a relationship. You should be able to show
be 100% real.
100% unabashed you, nigga. Like, just, this is what it is, take it a fuck. I think that's where I fucked up in other relationships because I tried to,
you tried to hide your real self.
Because I thought that I knew it won't appeal to that person. The moment I was like, fuck it, and because I think a lot of people.
The moment you said, fuck it, everybody just left you.
Yeah. No. The moment I said, fuck it, that's when I attracted what I actually just.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the moment.
And that happened one time.
Yes.
Right.
With you.
Right.
Yeah, so if you can't show up as yourself, nigga, then you're not in a relationship. Go.
Oh.
I feel like you're gonna say some nut shit.
No, I'm not. I really wasn't. I wasn't. I was gonna say being honest. That's important.
Yeah. Have an uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Getting uncomfortable so you can get comfortable.
Yeah, this nigga went in on me about this podcast. Yeah.
I said one sentence to you. One lengthy sentence. What'd I say?
We ain't gonna.
Right. Oh, that hurt your feelings?
Well, no, you did. I'm just saying you did. You just,
okay.
That was honest.
Okay.
You was honest.
If you could erase one embarrassing moment from your life forever, what would it be? I know what yours would be.
Your nigga couldn't even finish reading.
I couldn't even finish. Okay, hold on. Let me slow it down. If you could,
I know what you mean. What mind me?
Hold on. If you could erase one embarrassing moment from your life forever, what would it be? When you fell down on bleachers?
What would yours be? When you shitted in them toys?
Why would you say that? I never did that. Now I'm embarrassed.
Oh, now you. Shout out Lindo, man. That's my nigga. Say, man.
Bro, cut that. I'm not even. No, I'm not good. Bro, they not supposed to know that.
I'm not good. Shit. I'm not cutting the damn thing. What would yours be? Talking.
I guess shit in the toys when I was like 2 years old.
You was 2, nigga. When you supposed to shit. You 2. I wasn't supposed to fall in the damn.
Right. Go to the next question before I get up, bro.
Yeah, I said, that
was supposed to be a family secret, and then he ran his mouth, and now you running yours.
Nigga took a shit too and is still mad. Growing this book. Last one, man.
Okay. Answer that one.
What's the dumbest reason you've ever caught feelings for somebody? They understood gaming. That's the dumbest one. No,
How is that dumb?
Because that shouldn't be your sole reason for catching feelings.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got a good one. The guy that I caught feelings for worked at Popeyes. He gave me a free cheesecake and a free meal, and I got feelings for him because of that. But also, I was like 19.
Popeyes left.
I love Popeyes. That's when they had their strawberry cheesecakes.
Yeah, it was.
And he gave my mom some free food too, so that was like.
Oh yeah, Nick was pimping. He was working, y'all.
Yep.
He was working, y'all.
But like you do.
For what?
The tickets.
No, I did that because I'm a real ass nigga. Hold on, man. There's a difference between working up and being a real ass.
Time is up.
A real ass nigga. Niggardly. Me. All right. So, nigga, where you going? We gotta end the show.
I just had a burp. That's all. I just had a burp.
What you gonna leave the people with?
Hold us accountable. Because we're gonna record next week.
Yeah, man.
And the week after that. And the next week. And the next week.
Mhm.
And the next week.
Mhm.
And not that week though.
Mhm.
But the next week I'm playing.
We really should be at 100 episodes. You know, to be honest.
100? We really should be.
We really should, because like it's certain podcasts that
We're gonna have a party when we get 100.
Yeah, we're gonna do something for.
But what are we at now?
I don't even know. I think we at like 50 something.
Halfway there?
Yeah, we about halfway there. But yeah.
Hey,
This is accountable people.
Hey Siri. How many weeks is in the rest of the year?
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
She don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, why are we talking about? I said what's left. Not gotta ask. See, that's why I use ChatGPT for shit, not Siri no more. You're useless. But honestly, isn't that crazy how the world has come to Siri using ChatGPT?
Oh no, AI is here to stay.
But anyways, we're gonna be back next week. That's all I got to say.
All right, people. So as always, live your truth so no one can use it against you, ladies and gentlemen. Embrace your flaws and imperfections, because guess what? That's what makes you at the end of the day. I really I have not said nothing about this shit yet.
What?
And it's debuting next Friday. For the Creators is coming out next Friday. Our first.
So we're gonna drop the episode in that?
Yes.
Okay.
Our first.
Your first.
My Master's
That's yours.
Media's first exclusive Patreon show. Docu-series talking about the rise, the journey, and just what it's like to create
and be a creator.
Yeah, in 2026. Especially from.
They also bring it back MySpace.
Yeah, also bring it back MySpace. This nigga here, I don't know what they gotta do with that. But anyway, for the Creators, next Friday, on August 14th, it's coming out. The trailer is gonna come out next week. So make sure that you watch the trailer. The fan art is out.
Time's ticking.
The logo is out. So yeah, just make sure you're on the lookout for the Creators. I worked very hard on it. And yeah, it's just the beginning of something new. So that's that. All right, but until next time, people. Peace.